Hey, everybody, welcome. This is the 2021 Winter Ball with Improv College. I'm your host, Vinny Francois. Today, we have our dramatic team out of nothing here to perform a format called a string of pearls, like a domino series of monologues and scenes, but it's all focused on dramatic scenes around a theme. We need a theme. We need a theme for the show, the thread that holds all of the pearls for our string of pearls. So that's where we come to you. Because this is improvised, we need a seed of inspiration. Your suggestions are going to be fed into the machine of improv, and out comes improvised entertainment for your viewing pleasure. Now, what is the inspiration? What is the theme? I got a question for you, and that question is, what is something you're hoping for the new year? What is something you are going to personally take on as a challenge for the 2022? I would love to hear what you have to say or any thoughts on it. Think about it, write it in the chat, and I'll come in and check if you've got 2 or 3 ideas. Put them all in there. We want as many as you can, and we'll pick maybe 1 or 2 to throw in and inspire our show. Who is out of nothing? Who will be doing the show for you? Well, I'm glad you asked that, because let's bring them out one by one to say hello. Emma T, come on out and say hi.
Hello.
Hey, Emma T. Let's say hello to Louise.
Louise C.
This should be a thing. Let's get Mia L. And last but not least, we have Sylvia P. Perfect. Great work, everybody. Okay, let's take a look at the chat. What do we have? What are some challenges? Ooh, getting a puppy, buying a house, moving to a new city. Ooh, crocheting plastic bag yarn. Wow, traveling to visit friends from the pandemic. These are great. How about traveling to visit friends or just visiting friends? I think that's a big that might be a challenge for 2022. So let's take a look and explore that idea. Visiting friends. Here's out of nothing.
Sometimes it's very hard to stay in touch with friends. I find, especially if you don't see each other very often. Maybe because there's a global pandemic going on, or because you just moved to another city or to a different country. And it's tough. I'm not a very good texter. Calling people is not very modern. People don't talk on the phone that much. And I mean, no one writes letters or anything like that. But I find that even though I'm not in touch with a lot of people, whenever I am in touch with them, it's often like as if nothing has changed. And that's very fascinating. Life moves on, we all change, we're in different phases of our lives, but the old friends I have from school, from college, whom I haven't seen in a long time, are still kind of the same to me. We have the same vibe, we have the same memories and the same stuff we can talk about. And that's nice. That's very comforting in a time of, yeah, uncertainties and of social distancing and just of being distant in general. So cherish those friends you have because they are true friends.
You're texting Marie again.
You're going to have to take the phone off me.
She's not going to text back.
You're right. I know. And I do love you.
Just, you get your hopes up, and I hate to see it. All the time you're just staring at your phone waiting for her to text back.
I just don't like people to not like me.
I like you, is that not enough? It's not.
I just think that you're quite easy.
Easy.
You're like an easy friend. You're one of those friends that are easy, that just come naturally. You don't have to work at. I mean it in a good way.
Susan, I know. It's just it hurts me. So you're just trying with other friends when I'm right here. I'm right here with you now.
You're like a teddy bear. You're my little teddy bear, aren't you?
I'm like a Okay, I'm like a teddy bear.
Go on, say.
Fine.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Ah!
No, I can't resist, but
You love a tickle.
I'm a teddy bear, but I'm a lonely teddy bear.
You're lonely.
Yeah, you're with me here physically right now, but your mind is elsewhere.
I'm sorry. I just can't get it out of my head when I part with someone on bad terms. Alex. Oh God, I've hurt you and I'm sorry. You're my oldest friend, and yes, I have taken you for granted a few times.
A few times. I've been here
Oh my
all
God!
day.
You're making this difficult.
So, Bunny had me left alone. And because Bunny, he was a happy rabbit, and his friend, he has been eaten by bad humans, and he was so lonely. And he was expecting him to go back, but he didn't know he had been captured and killed. So he thought that his friend didn't like him any longer. And he was so sad. And then one day, he ventured a bit far from home, and he went for some water. And in the river, he saw the puffy fish. And the puffy fish looked at him and was like, and Bunny said, "Oh God, look at this thing." And the fish went, and Bunny thought, this one doesn't like me either. So he hopped away. The following day, he was sad again, but he was so thirsty. He went back and started drinking. And as he was drinking, the fish, it was a baby fish, was so curious. So he came closer and just looked at him, and the bunny went like, and he got it. The thing in the water wanted to play with him. So now he knew this was gonna be his new best friend.
Mom,
Yes, darling.
no one wanted to have lunch with me in school.
I'm really glad that you told me.
I don't want to go to school at all.
I know. I had the same thing when I went to school. You just have some times where you feel alone. You have to make a bit more of an effort.
What did you do?
Well, I suppose it was a little bit. I brought in a lot of sweets for the kids.
You bribed them.
Yes, I bribed them. Sometimes that's what people want.
Can I bribe the kids at school?
Is it right, though, to bribe your friends? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll bribe them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then people will like me and will have lunch with me and like play with me in recess.
If you bribe them, they'll do a lot of things.
Anything?
Depends how many sweets you give them.
Will they do my homework?
For the right amount of sweets, I probably think so. Yeah, Shelley.
Okay, this is great. So what sweets are we buying?
Whatever you want. Jelly babies, lollipops, everything. Chocolate, buttons work well.
Oh, Mom, you're the best.
If we have to get you friends by bribery, then I'm happy to do it. I just hoped it would be different. I didn't want you to follow in my footsteps.
Well, it worked for you, so it works for me. What's wrong?
Just for a minute, I wondered whether I've been sort of bribing people my whole life, really.
Huh. Did you bribe Dad?
I think more or less, yeah. I used to drive him everywhere in my car, and I paid for dinner.
Does he know that?
Oh, yeah, he was very much a part of this.
You bribed Dad. And did you bribe Grandma?
Yeah, your grandma didn't like me when she first met me, but I would do lots of things for her, clean her house, give her money.
Okay. So, if I just give everyone sweets, they like me. Thanks, Mom!
I don't think that's the lesson.
Sometimes I wish that there was a way that you could just find new friends in an instant. When I was younger, it was easier. You had a whole class full of people. Everyone at school. Just spending time together, and you got to know who you liked and who you got on with. Who are the best people for you? And you grow older and you find your tribe, but sometimes you have a day to yourself and you think, I wish I could spend it with someone. And everyone else might be busy. You might be busy. And you're all alone.
Are you almost done there?
Sorry?
Are you almost done?
Wait one sec. Done. The perfect decoration.
As always. Flawless
Yeah.
and perfect.
Too bad nobody's coming this year.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry. I called you nobody. You're not a nobody. You're. Jeez.
Anne, listen to me.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Wait, stop. We've been roommates for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen you do anything imperfectly.
Apart from that chicken Indian
we
style.
don't talk about the chicken incident. No, but like seriously, don't you want to, I don't know, be imperfect for once? How about we mix the blue and the yellow decorations? And then we'll add in some red and green. It will be a colorful Christmas. And you know,
Why
not
can't it be mono?
but it's boring to just have blue all the time. And you know, those lights that are half broken and flicker? Let's use those. It's like a small club in our house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, find the joy in imperfect things.
It's tough. We could manage. Nobody's coming over, so nobody's gonna see this. Okay.
See? It's a good, like, mini exposure for you, and maybe next year you struggle less, you know? Then maybe your exams don't have to be perfect. The apartment doesn't have to be perfectly orderly.
Oh no. Don't talk about my exams because I can't manage going unprepared to exams.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You always seem so stressed.
I am
You've-
always so stressed.
You've gotten very anxious the past few years. And I think it has to do because you're such a perfectionist. And I want to help you, you know? Just to be more relaxed.
I'd like for Santa to exist to ask him, could I be less perfect? I mean, I'm not perfect, but thanks.
You know what? Sometimes I am so lonely. Just so unbelievably lonely. And I see people out with their friends drinking, laughing, and I think, what are they talking about? Having fun, shopping, having drinks. And I sort of think, oh, wow, I could be a friend. I could join it. I could laugh. I could shop. I could drink as well. And then I realized how much work it is to have friends. Oh my goodness. The work never ends. Just to arrange a simple drink. Can you do Tuesday? No. Can you do Wednesday? No. And then you get to Thursday that you've agreed on 3 months in advance and they're ill. Or someone in their family is ill. And then you have to remember their birthdays. And you have to send them cards and gifts. And It is just exhausting. Keeping up with a friend.
Sandra, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem that happy to see me.
I'm just tired.
Sandra, if you were this tired, you should have cancelled. We could meet up some other time.
I just don't want people to see me like this.
Put on a smile. Fake it. Fake it till you make it. That's what I do.
This isn't me. I'm not a sick person.
It isn't you. I haven't seen you like this before. I just want you to be happier, you know?
I know, but I just feel that people look at me with pity. Like, everybody on Facebook knows.
What other people think of you is none of your business.
They think I'm the... They think I'm the cancer woman. I can see it in their faces. I can't look people in the eye. I just want everything to be back to normal.
So do I, but work with what we've got.
There's a pandemic going on. And I'm not talking about the obvious coronavirus pandemic. It's a different pandemic that's more subtle, and it mainly affects young people, like my age, and really old people. And the pandemic is loneliness. It's a pretty invisible one because you usually don't see the lonely people. Either because they don't show that they're lonely, they don't talk about it, or just because they don't go out. So why would you see them? But loneliness is tough. Loneliness can be deadly. And often enough it is. And even though it's very important to stay safe while there's a virus going on, it's also important to not forget the people who you know are lonely or who might be lonely because they're out of work, because they don't have family or friends or live alone. And even without the pandemic, their life probably won't necessarily change. So just always keep those people in mind. Visit them. Help them out of their loneliness. Because loneliness is deadly.
Yeah, Sandra. It's Becky. Do you remember? I mean, yeah, sure you remember. We were in the same team. I'm here just. I've come back from Australia for the vacation for Christmas, and I was wondering whether you would be okay about meeting at a bar or something.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to hear from you. I just thought I'd done something terrible. I thought you'd broken friends with me.
Yeah, I had. I mean, I was a teenager. How you doing? I'm just. Oh, come on, say that. I'm sorry. I have 3 kids with me, but yeah, we can just stop somewhere and I'll just hide them in your garage or whatever.
Oh my God, you had 2 more kids.
Yeah. I mean, and the second husband too.
Wow, you know what? I know I shouldn't say this, but I just always thought you were the coolest at college. It's just
thank you.
When you didn't answer my texts, I gave up. I gave up hope.
Yeah, you're right. I was a bit. I'm just trying to catch up with old acquaintances, childhood and such.
Yeah, well, I get it. Acquaintances, that's fine. But I am a reliable teddy bear. I can be there for you.
Sorry?
I'm just saying I'm a reliable friend that could be there for you. I mean, I could fit in with
the red one. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
I could fit in with the cool lifestyle that you lead. I could be the friend that you're looking for.
Yeah, no, I mean, just a coffee. I'm talking about a coffee.
A coffee would be great. A coffee that may turn into lunch and then perhaps cocktails.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock till 12:20.
Perfect. I will be there and I will clear out my calendar right now.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, okay. Listen, I can't tomorrow at 12:20, but then I'm all for you, okay? See you. Come on, Joseph, stop it.
Some people lead really, really busy lives. I'm not talking about double booking yourself. I'm talking about triple booking yourself. And to me, that seems great. You get a choice of who to spend time with. You've got every single second planned out. Who you're going to be with, what you're going to be doing. I'd like to do that too. Sometimes I stare at my diary and see that it's empty. No one to book in, nothing to do. I tried having some me time, booking a date with myself. Turns out I'm not always that great company.
Alex, please. Doesn't matter.
What's going on? Sweetie. Talk to me.
I gave all my friends a lot of sweets. And they still don't like me. I did what you wanted, Mom.
You think kids will like you because you give them sweets?
You said that. That's what you said. At least I think that's what you said.
No, I said be sweet. Like, be kind, be nice, be open. That's what I said.
I have a completely different recollection of this conversation.
Sorry? Well,
Mummy, I just wondered if I'm sweet and nice and people are still not my friend, like, why is that? Why are they so mean all the time?
you know why? Probably because they are very sad and bitter. And sometimes bitter things just don't sweeten up no matter how much sugar you put into it. What I'm saying is sometimes people are weird and it's because of them that they don't like others. It's nothing you do or don't do. It's just because.
Mummy,
Yeah.
you are my best friend.
Aww. You're mine. I'll always be there for you, okay?
Always, forever, and promise.
Always, forever. Just, talk to me whenever there's anything you need. And
Thank you.
if you really want to, you can switch schools and maybe people there will be a bit nicer.
You are the best.
This is what people think my life is like. And yes, I don't know how their life is like because I don't know colors. They say it's void and they don't realize how much I know people. Frederica, for example, she dresses with wool and velvet. And I guess she's using such warm colors. When Henry hops in, he has a light step and moves around. He can't sit still on a chair. I know he has a high energy. I can see it all. People think I'm lonely. I live in the dark. I listen. I'm into my head. They have no idea how full of people my head is and how every shade of their voice. Josephine's real voice, for example, they have no idea how great it is to know them so closely. I can smell them and I know their touch even if they don't touch me. I could recognize their hands if they did just come closer.
Alex. My teddy bear. Gonna tickle?
Okay, can never resist you.
Oh man, I am so sorry.
You stopped the texting.
I'm really
Stop.
sorry that yeah, I have. Look, I'm really sorry I messed up massively. I know you found it too much when I sent you all those balloons.
There were quite a lot.
I know you like balloons. Look,
And,
I've been a really bad friend. I know I have.
I wouldn't say bad.
No, I have. I've taken you for granted, Alex. You just let me do whatever to you, and I've taken you for granted because you've always been there. And you know what? I'm scared that one day you're not going to be there.
I'm always going to be here.
I don't want to treat you badly again. I've made it a terrible mistake by searching for people that aren't interested in me, that aren't people that are my type of people, because I've got some kind of complex or something that I'm talking too much.
You always talk too much. But that's what I love about you.
And you always listen to me.
I'm always here for you. Always. I'm not going anywhere.
I need to warn you that there's another balloon arriving today.
Another one.
That's it then, I promise.
Okay. I'll take one more balloon. As long as it is just one.
It will be. Let's get a coffee.
How does a friendship break and stop? Well, teenage friendships, when you are so close, people look at girls just holding their hands or being the couple and the twin of the other, and they go like, are they a couple or are they just friends? In my case, that one broke because my best friend M was the initial. She just became my brother's fiance and she forgot to tell me. Something broke and I never ever recovered. Then friendship come when you're adults. And yeah, there too, I have to say, when people just get married or have their families, you hear from one another, you have long phone calls and you find them again when you're calling, but it goes more and more distant. And it's like, okay, once a month, twice a year, Christmas greetings. But it's like that thing, well, it's there in the background. Yeah, that's what happens with friendships.
We'll end it there. Well, out of nothing. Excuse me. Come on back, everybody. Take a bow. Great stuff. Really beautiful, touching stuff today. Great job, Emma T, Louis, Sylvia, Mia. Big shout out to Charlotte, our tech.
Yay!
Thank you so much for
She's
doing
our
this.
friend!
Yeah, they're great. And that's it for Out of Nothing for 2021. We'll be back in 2022 with more shows. So if you're not already, like and subscribe to the channel to get all the notifications. But the Winter Ball is not done. We have so many more shows still to come. We have another one at the top of the hour. We have Nukan, one of our dramatic narrative teams. And then later tonight at 8 and 9 o'clock, more shows, including Sketch. Our sketch team is going to be performing. So join us for that. That's it. On behalf of us here at Improv College, I'm Vinny Francois, wishing you happy holidays. Have a great rest of your day.